Hello and welcome to Exogate Initiative. For those of you that are fans of Stargate SG-1, well, look no further because this is basically that in video game form and I am absolutely loving it. Anyway, as you can see here, Rudy says, welcome to your first day as Executive Officer, or XO for short, at the Exogate Initiative. I'm Rudy Cobb with 2 Bs, founder and CEO. I've dedicated my fortune to the research and development of exogate technology capable of sending people not just across the galaxy, but across the universe. Today, we take our first tentative steps. The world is watching, but stay focused on your goals and we'll succeed together. If you would like to check out the game, by the way, there is a link in the description. Anyway, as you can quite clearly tell, it is a base-building game with narrative elements where you send your team through the exogate. I was about to say Stargate, but no. Send them through the Exogate, and then you have a wide variety of different things that you can react to, and so on. So very, very cool, in my opinion. Okay, so we have the infrastructure right here, so you can actually build rooms, and we should probably do that, shouldn't we? So let me actually see. How do I do this? Because I'm really, really bad at this, by the way. Okay, so what we're going to do instead is we're just going to get our diggers out, and we are then going to do a little bit of this. There we are. This is a little bit better now. I'm understanding a little bit more about how I should do it. There we are. Wonderful. So my guys are just going to go ahead and do that. They're all automated, of course, which is absolutely fantastic. Build a barracks of minimum 20 blocks. Actually, is this 20 already that I've done here? I'm actually not entirely sure. I guess I should do a little bit more then, just to make sure that that is indeed being done properly. And we will hopefully be absolutely fine with that. Okay, so we also have star maps and missions. So, as I've said before, you can send your people through the Exogate, plan your exploration of the universe from the star map, connect new sectors to the network, send teams on missions to new worlds, and claim explored sectors to expand your territory and influence. So, as you can see, huge amounts of different places that you can go to. To explore destinations, you must first connect them to the Exogate network. Maintaining this link will consume energy. Some destinations contain flora and fauna, which a scientist can study in the field, and from which they can sometimes collect biosamples and specimens. Biosamples and specimens can be stored and analyzed in the laboratory. This will earn science points needed to unlock new technologies in the tech tree and produce theories, which are used to write new patents to earn income. Alright, so there's obviously that to consider as well. So huge amounts of different stuff to consider. And we also have aliens and artifacts here. And artifacts are relics of alien races, which your teams can bring back from certain missions and store in the library. Each artifact is of a specific type, which can only be recovered by a gator of a matching type. For example, a scientist can recover an artifact of science. Collect all artifacts of a specific type to unlock a unique passive bonus. So, in other words, you can pick up warfare and the various other, archetypes here. This list shows all the intelligent beings, sapient alien races, you have made first contact with during missions. Very cool. So obviously we are humans at the moment, and we have encounters on the side here, and we have all of this stuff which we obviously don't have access to just yet. And then of course we have research. And we need a research desk in a laboratory to study and unlock new technologies. Use science points to unlock new technologies and equipment in the tech tree, which a scientist will then research using a research desk. Science points are earned during missions and from studying biosamples and specimens which were brought back from missions. And so there you go. That's the basic gameplay loop in the entirety of the game. So we're otherwise now going to get a barracks, and this is where gators change clothes and sleep. Very important, of course, as you might expect. And so that's exactly what we're going to do. Unfortunately, I seem to have destroyed the floor here a little bit, which is not exactly what I intended. But, yes. Let me see if I can build this. Actually, wait a minute. I don't think I can build this on the bare floor right now, so we're going to have to wait until they actually construct the floor. I believe that is what we are waiting for right now. And maybe I'm going to actually need to do something else as well. I need to build 3 beds, 3 lockers, build a mess hall, build a meal dispenser, and build two of these. So yeah, as you can see, they're going to put up the floor and the walls and all that wonderful stuff. And then they will be done with that relatively soon. And then we'll actually, you know what? Let me get a start on the mess hall. So let's put the mess hall across the way here. So let's do something like this. Not sure how big it needs to be, so I'm just going to make it relatively large. It needs to be 12 minimum blocks. I think this is fine, right? I think I've gone a bit too overboard with the size of these rooms, but it's fine, okay? It's fine. It should be okay, right? I think so. Anyway, we can always build a new wall if we want to, so we can kind of fill it in if we don't need the space. So I suppose that's decent-ish. Should probably build another builder, actually, as well, so we can get another one coming out here. As you can see, you can build another builder, and then it comes down the little chute there, and that's going to be very useful for us. Okay, where are the doors? Oh, there we go. There's the door. Oh, yes, I seem to have made a slight error with the amount of space in between here. That was not intended. But, yeah, okay, fine. Can I actually do 3 doors? Yes, I can. Oh, that's cool. All right. Oh, I like that. I like that. Okay, so let's build the barracks now. So this is the barracks, as you can see. So let's do something like this. There we go. And there we are. Okay, that is hopefully going to work out quite nicely for us. And as you may or may not have noticed, this very much has Dungeon Keeper vibes as well. So if you're a fan of Dungeon Keeper or you know of that game and you really love it, well, this has definitely got a little bit of that running through it as well. So I'm very, very excited about it too. Anyway, mess hall, let's get that up and running too. There we go. And let's get the single door here as well. There we are. Wonderful. Okay, and now we just need to build 3 beds, 3 lockers, and where's that actually? How do I even do that? Because I don't see that right now. It probably needs to be done first, I assume. Oh no, actually, I just click on it. Okay, I didn't realize. Okay, cool. So yeah, we can just do this. This is easy enough. So we'll just put a bed. Actually, not entirely sure which is the head of the bed. Is that the head of the bed? I have no idea. Okay, so let's just put those round about here. How many do I need to build? 3, I think. So let's build 1 there. We can technically. We don't even need to do it so far away from each other, to be honest. But you know, I'm doing that just to make sure that they can get to where they need to be. And let's just build 3 of these lockers here. And then in this place, we need to build a meal dispenser, which is easy enough. Let's just build that right by the door, and then a mess table, 2 mess tables. So let's just do that against the wall. Nah, surely, right? No, not against the wall. Let's just do that roundabout like this, so people can actually eat together. That looks hilarious though, because it's literally just a small table in the middle. Should probably have built it somewhere else. Oh well, never mind. That's perfectly fine. And yeah, once that's done, we will then be able to have some gators, which is what they are known as. They'll be able to come in and start living in the facility. So as you can see, it's unassigned. Now all that warm welcome guff is out of the way, let's get down to business. Mr. Cobb's purse strings are notoriously loose. Thus, we at the committee are here to ensure that space exploration remains profitable. We shall monitor your progress and release funds when you achieve your goals. Your next goal is to find life in the universe. A difficult but profitable endeavor, wouldn't you agree? All right, so all we need to do now is we need to hire 3 scientists, build a laboratory. Okay, so let's go ahead and build the laboratory first. So let's go and do that. So how do we want to do it? Well, where do we want to do it is the question, I suppose. So probably somewhere like this. And do something like that. I have no idea. I have no idea how big we actually want it to be honest. I'm probably building these way too large, to be honest. I think it's way too big, but whatever, you know, it's fine. Okay, so we can hire scientists. So this is recruitment. A new recruitment campaign is what we need to click on, and then we go for scientist, and then we can choose what kind of thing we want to go for here. So adjusting the available parameters, you can control how many applications you will receive and the skill of the candidates. Once started, the recruitment campaign will last for the specified number of days, after which you can hire any of the candidates that applied. So in other words, let's say that you want to give them a monthly wage of 5,000. I think that's perfectly fine. Let's make the campaign 3 days long, and let's have the campaign budget be 10,000. I think that seems pretty decent. And we have the expected applications will be 4, and I think that's perfectly fine, because we need 3, of course. And I'm sure there's bound to be 3 of them that will actually help us out. So we're just going to have that be done. And I'm actually going to build another builder here because I feel like these guys need a little bit of extra assistance. Why not? And we're recruiting some new scientists in the top left there, as you can see. Very, very nicely done indeed. Now that we've got an extra builder as well, that's making everything much, much faster for us to get all of those things out of the way. And we also need to build power plants as well, because of course, all of this stuff, it needs energy. I know. It's actually kind of shocking to imagine that something that runs with technology needs energy, right? But yeah, we are going to need to do that. Okay, so here we go. Yeah, we've just gained this apparently from the committee every month. Apparently we're gaining 50,000 every month, which is actually pretty nice. This month's job popularity, well, yeah, obviously scientist, and yeah, patent trending topics. This patent topic will be more profitable this month. In other words, regeneration. But of course, I don't have anything currently running at the moment. I don't have any research or anything like that because I don't have a laboratory just yet. All right, so we have 4 scientists available for recruitment. So here you can see all the candidates that applied for the job during your recruitment campaign. You can compare their skills and hire as many of them as you want, or none at all. All right, so let's actually have a look here. Okay, so this guy's good at perception. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, yeah, it seems like that is what we're going to go for. We're going to go for these 3. So we're going to hire her, him, and him. And there we have it. That is what we're going to do. And then we can obviously create a new team with them if we want to do so. Or basically what we can do is we can... Oh, never mind. They've already assigned themselves to their various beds. Okay, that's actually perfectly fine. That's great. And now they're going to start running around and doing their own thing. And now we're going to build the laboratory here. There we go. Perfect. And that's going to hopefully work out quite well. And then what we can do is we can start building some stuff. Oh, yes. Okay, so we need a research desk, of course, but we're not going to do that just yet. We need a biosample containment unit, which we'll just place round about here. Don't know whether we really need to place it in the center, do we? I don't think so. And then we need the study desk as well, which we'll place right next to it. And what's that over here? Is that a door? No, that's just a different section of the... Okay, yeah, it's just a different section of the room. Doesn't really matter too much. And then we have a patent writing console. Okay, yeah, so we need to find signs of life on an exoplanet. So base energy is also low, so yeah, what do you bet? What do we need to do? Yeah, we probably need to build a energy room of some kind. So I think what I'll do is I'll build that roundabout here, far away from anything else, just in case. You never know. And it seems like we're actually reaching the limit of where I can actually build, to be honest. So there's a bunch of bedrock in the walls here, so it's making things a little bit difficult for us. But yeah, base energy is low. As you can see, we have 10, and we're currently using 90. Oh dear. Okay, that's actually kind of bad. We're going to have to do something about that. So once our builders are done, then we'll be able to do something there. But yes, otherwise, star maps and star missions and so on and so forth, we're going to need to do something. So where do we go? Well, that's the question. Well, we can't actually connect any of these right now. I think I probably need to actually create a team first. I think that's probably what we want to do. We also have research that we could potentially do as well. So let's create a team first, I suppose. All right, so let's create a new team. We're going to call them, I don't know, we just give them Prattle. Team Prattle, there we go. Team Prattle is absolutely perfect, wonderful. There we go. Okay, so that's it. And we're then going to add him to Team Prattle as well, and add him to Team Prattle, fantastic. And they have no assignment right now, but hopefully we will be able to assign them to something relatively soon. So let's see if I can actually do that now. Because I'm actually wondering how we do it, to be honest. I think I might need more energy. Yes, I think I need more energy. So once this is done, we should then be able to do something. So find signs of life on an exoplanet. Well, obviously we don't have the ability to do that just yet, as I said before, because I don't have enough energy for it, I don't think. Yeah, as you can see, all of these have 15 or above cost, and we currently have 10. So that's obviously not really helping us too much. So yes, power plant is what we're going to build here. There we go. All of our builders are going to make their way over there. I should probably get the research desk, all things considered, shouldn't I? Oh, I can't even do that. As you can see, yeah, all of this stuff is just taking huge amounts of energy, so I really should have built the power plant first, but, you know, I'm new at the game, okay? I'm new at the game. If you purchase the game, then you can obviously build your power plant first, which is probably a good idea, because then you won't have this delay. Anyway, there's a generator, and we can just build that wherever we so desire. Let's just build it around about there, build another one there. And there we have it. Okay, how much does it actually give us, by the way? I think it gives us 100 or something like that. Yeah, it gives us 100 energy, which is absolutely amazing. So very, very nice indeed. And now we can actually start doing some stuff. Okay, so where do we want to go? Shall we go to... Let's go to 197. Shall we go to 197? Oh, no, actually, that requires level 2. Okay, fine. We'll go to AS 103. There we are. Okay, so we're going to connect. And it is a science area as well. So let's create a mission for this. And we'll send Team Prattle. Each destination has a recommended level, which shows the ideal experience level of gators for them to be relatively safe during the mission and succeed in their tasks. The injury chance indicates the probability that the assigned team will be injured during the mission based on various parameters detailed in the tooltip. The injury severity is 100% by default, but can be reduced by the presence of medics in the team. Okay, so we obviously don't have any medics at the moment, but we're just going to be starting it. Injury chance is 0%. So that's absolutely fine. I don't have a problem with that. Let's go on and let's have them do that. All right, so they're going to go ahead and do that, and we are going to be approached with narrative decisions that we can then make on the fly. So, for example, let's say that our team encounters some alien life that is aggressive, or maybe that one of them gets, I don't know, grievously wounded or something. We have to decide on what they have to do at that point, you know. So that's kind of how we're doing things. Okay, so let's have a look and actually see what happens. Look at this. The Exogate is starting up. And there it is. And now our forces are going to prepare to disembark. And there they go. Oh yeah. Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay, so now they're going to go ahead and do that mission, and we basically just stay here. We can just stay here, and we can, you know, build our base up a little bit further, which I think might be a decent idea. So let me actually just build another one of these. Build that round about there, I guess. Kind of want to make sure that we don't, that we have enough space to perform diagnostics, because that is actually a pretty important thing. We should probably get a patent writing console as well as a research desk. So let's get the research desk. Ah, here we go. We've got something going on. XO, it's Williams. We stepped through the gate for the first time back there. After a moment of dizziness, I was suddenly standing on the surface of planet AZ-103. Well, we did it. We certainly did, and I can't believe it. There's life here. This place is teeming with plant life, not to mention the moons in the sky. Well, friendly plant life, I hope? Affirmative. Not a triffid in sight. I'd better think of something memorable to say quickly. I had a line prepared, but this is too much. I've forgotten it. Stay calm, Emily. You're only being watched on every screen. Flat, 3D, VR, HG, from Mumbai to the moon. Well, no pressure. I think I'm hyperventilating. No, she lost 1 mental health because I literally said no pressure. Oh no, I should have said something else. Okay, that's bad. Okay, I'm just gonna say you're fine. You're doing great. There we go. Increased by 2. Okay, fantastic. There we go. We righted our wrong from the previous one. I'm okay. I think I'm good, but I don't know what to say. Can I get a steer, XO? Okay, well, let's have a look. Say something. I'm just gonna say be yourself. I'll try. Just give me a second to regain my composure. All right, deep breath. Take your time. AZ-103 is a long way from Australia where I grew up. I know all my friends and family are watching back home, and to them I just wanted to say thank you, and I'll see you soon. Nicely done. Those words will go down in history. Thank you, XO. That was more nerve-wracking than stepping through the gate. How about getting a sample to show on the live stream? All right, good idea. We're spoiled for choice. There's a kind of grass right here at our feet. There could be mosses in that cave to the west, and to the south, there's a leafy tree hanging over the edge of a cliff. Okay, so we have a 60% chance. What is that? What is 60% chance? Not sure what 60% chance. I guess 60% chance of success. Should we let the viewers decide? Let's let the viewers decide. I think that seems like the most fun. Oh, okay. Poll the live chat? That's right. What did they choose? Oh dear. They chose the cliff. You better head out. Report when you have news. Oh dear. Critically succeeded. Oh, nice. She did it. Wow, look at that. And everyone gained huge amounts of experience as well, as you can see right there. And she says, I've picked a leaf from the tree. It's now safely in the sample jar. It's rough to the touch, almost like it's covered in fur. Can't say I enjoyed climbing a tree overhanging a cliff, but it was worth it to get the sample. And the view was spectacular. Great work. The ratings just went through the roof. Now we have the sample, we can store it in the lab back at base and study it to learn more. Understood. XO, before we sign off, why don't you say a few words about the wider goals of the initiative? Tell the world what you want to accomplish. All right, well, let's have a look. Well, we need more resources to sustain our way of life, or science first. Learn as much as we can about the universe. I'm just going to say I'm all about caring for the well-being of my team and staff. Let's just do that. I've never worked at a company better than this, and happy people do good work. It's nice to know this is not an afterthought, even at an organization doing the kind of work we do. That about concludes the live stream. Any final words, team leader? Yes, thank you, XO. Please watch out for more missions from the Exogate Initiative in the near future. We are planning to stream as much as possible. We are forging humanity's role in the universe, and we want you to be with us every step of the way. That's a wrap. Come on home, team. All right, so there you go. She and the rest of the team have now returned. And as you can see, she actually provided 13 biosamples by the looks of things. So that's actually pretty cool. And now we just need to study the biosample in particular, and now everyone else can do whatever they want to do. Now, the cool thing about this as well is that you have to manage your team in almost every aspect. As you've already seen, mental tolls, physical tolls can take a lot of their energy away, and you're going to have to be careful with that because you really do not want to send a scientist or a gator into a mission when they are exhausted either mentally or physically. So, going to be very important for us to try and balance that out as much as we possibly can. Okay, so apart from that, oh, wait a minute. Rudy is having something to say. Holy cow, you did it. I knew we'd find life out there, but not this quickly. I watched the stream. Incredible. Those legendary first words on an exoplanet. Just wow. Still, you need to keep the money flowing if you want to keep the committee sweet. Did I mention we can sell patents? Develop theories by studying samples from missions, then use them to publish patents. All right, yeah, that's exactly what we can do. So there's the patent writing console, and I should probably put that somewhere, shouldn't I? So let's just put that, gonna put that round about here, I guess. Somewhere like that seems good enough. And there we go. Oh yeah, so Emily has now finished the study of the biosample, and we have a new uncommon patent theory for sudden growth. Okay. And, that's actually what we needed to do anyway. And we need to also form a second team. And also get 5 scientific theories by studying samples, write a single patent using multiple theories that will earn more than 2,000 per month. So that's obviously a really, really big deal. And as you can see, there's sudden growth. Patents are active for 12 months. Patents are your first source of revenue in the game. By studying biosamples and specimens brought back from missions in the laboratory, your scientists will develop new theories from which they can write patents. Once published, these patents earn recurring income. Each patent is required or is created for a specific topic, such as food source, and is written using theories for the same topic. Theories also have different levels of quality, from common to legendary, which directly affect the income the patent will earn. Okay, that's good to know. So basically what we need to do is we need to write a single patent using multiple theories that will earn more than 2,000. So if I write this right now, that's actually not going to work, as you can see. To create a patent, you need a scientist working at a patent writing station. Choose up to 5 theories to write the patent with. The more theories, the more revenue it will earn, but the longer it will take the scientist to write. Theory quality and the writer's knowledge attribute also affect how much the patent will earn, so we need someone with good knowledge. Okay, and obviously we currently have only an uncommon theory at the moment. And you can see here, write a single patent using multiple theories. So what we need to do is we need to recruit more scientists, first of all. So we're just going to create a new recruitment campaign. And we'll just get 3 scientists. I think that's perfectly fine. And we'll do it for 5 days. I think that seems decent enough. And then we also need to form a second team. So then forming a second team will allow us to interchange them so that we can send off, Team 1, first of all, and then Team 2 can alternate between them back into the Exogate itself. So that's basically the whole gist of things. And I think that's probably going to be it for this episode, because we've kind of gone over the basics here, And if you would like to see more from me and Exogate Initiative, then by all means, let me know. I absolutely love this kind of game. I love the fact that they're touching upon the whole Stargate kind of deal, but taking their own spin on it. I really love that because, let's face it, no one's really done that before, really, as far as I can remember. Anyway, if you'd like to check out the game, there is a link in the description. Highly recommended. Otherwise, I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.